Hey viewers, welcome to another game as Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a Caitlyn game, and there we go. And we are going with Caitlyn to bottom lane, I'm assuming. I wonder who will be the support, because it can go Kayle or Nunu, I guess. Yeah, I'm guessing Nunu. And it is going to be Nunu. Okay, so apparently duo queuing here. Are there more? No. Yeah, here. So we are trio queuing then. So with the volley bear and the Nunu. So all kinds of animals with her, I guess. Is the Yeti an animal? Yeah, well, I guess so. I guess. Anyhow, who is the jungler on the enemy team? I have to be a little bit quiet. Because, well, let's just say not everyone is awake at the moment in this house. So I have to be a little bit quiet. Not too much, but yeah. Anyway, we're going to probably see a similar setup over here and then have a double top lane. And, well, that is going to be very hard to win for Kayle, although the Kayle ranged attack, of course, very strong. Against melee champions, and both of them are melee champions. So she hasn't picked a skill yet. This is really the lane I'm worried about, because she is going to have a very tough time, and she's going to have to see, or well, do her best to make that work. So starting off with the Righteous Fury, that is the right choice against a duo. And we are going to go on to this this red buff. These three obviously trio queuing as well. Most of the time when you trio queue, you get well, you go up against another trio queue, and most of the time the other two guys in the game, so on your team, are also a duo queue. So it seems that Riven is going to jungle, but without smite. At least I didn't see smite. So she's going to jungle without smite, which means that she's a lot slower, but also that she has no control over her buffs, over Dragon, over yeah, Baron, anything really. So yeah, we're going to have to see how that works out. Obviously this is not a super high level game, at least I'm assuming it's not, and therefore the lack of control is not too much of an issue. Yeah, no reaction there on the Nunu, but Nunu is visible, which is enough, I guess. That's all they need to know for now. That Nunu is still there, and yeah, that the trap from Caitlyn, probably the best way to scout these bushes, for the simple reason that it has a stun in it. So you have several other ways to check bushes, like the Nidalee. Oh, and this time they do react. This time they do get quite a bit of damage done on both of them. And we are going to see how that works out. So both of them starting with the longsword and some potions. Yeah, it is the new thing to start. I can't see how many are left. I think one. But yeah, it is one of the new ways to start. Yeah, I don't really like it, because longsword really doesn't add that much. Well, it doesn't add anything really. It's 10 attack damage. It's yeah, it's not a whole bunch, and I would much rather have all potions then. I mean, if you're going to start off with something else than boots and potions, it's probably best to go for something that's all potions, or maybe the crystalline flask and potions, something like that. Something that will let you stay in the lane much longer than your opponent. And this 10 extra damage is not going to do that. Oh, she misses the Peacemaker, and that would have been a very nice amount of damage. For now, yeah, we're going to have to wait until the next one is up. Of course, she has to take care of her mana as well, because the mana is of course an issue with Caitlyn. It's not a huge issue, but every bit of harassment that you want to do costs you money, costs you mana. And yeah, you're going to have to manage that properly, otherwise you're going to run out of mana and you're not going to be able to cast all of your spells in the fight when you need them. So yeah, we are level 4 versus level 3. So we are getting there. Actually pretty far ahead, almost, well, over halfway through the level, and this guy is only like 80% in the, well, in level 3. So yeah, big deal. That is a big difference, and yeah, we do see the jungler coming up here. So we have 3 guys. I'm assuming they are all on Skype together, and they are going to try to make this work. But no, Volibear says, I've had enough. He actually recalls. I saw him recall earlier, obviously, but well, you can always press the button as long as you decide in time that you don't want to recall. But yeah, could have come in right now and flung someone over here, and that probably would have been a kill if that someone was Vayne. Yeah, Vayne now level 4, we are level 5, and yeah, just a risky thing to do now to stay in, but yeah, since Vayne recalled, she can push this wave and then she has to go back, and I guess we are going to do that right now. So does not want to get caught by some crazy stupid thing. That's why she's running around here. I'm assuming she still wants to recall. We are going on this this camp, so maybe just wants to pick up one more camp, but she has to recall. She has to get back in lane before this guy pushes the lane completely back. And I don't think that was really worth it, because now she's going to lose the entire minion wave, where if she recalled at about the same time as Vayne, she would have been in lane at about the same time as Vayne, and that would have been good. So yeah, I'm wondering how this top lane is doing. Currently 30 to 36, and it seems that yeah, Riven has been jungling all game, so yeah, just a jungler without smite, which already tells you what kind of level we are. But yeah, because yeah, so many people say in the low levels, like, oh, you don't need smite to jungle, man, you can easily do it without. Yeah, it's not that you can't do it, it's that it's stupid to do it, because you have no control over well, over what's happening when. And you have no control over the last hitting of, as I said, buffs, dragons, barons, things like that. So yeah, if we get lucky here, then we will actually see a dragon steal or a baron steal, but because she has no no smite. And wow, that was a terrible ultimate from what's your name? I know this. Come on, Nivea, yeah. Nivea. So, wow, they get the kill, and for some reason the Twisted Fate not really going for it. Yeah, he's now kind of getting killed, and he's going to still die. Oh, nice ultimate from Kill. Actually, it wasn't necessary, but it was still a nice ultimate. Because she did, or well, she didn't know when that ignite went down, and the ignite would have killed him otherwise. And finally we get the kill. So after a lot of harassment, we finally got the kill, and I think this is the reason she waited so long to go back. I obviously didn't pay attention to how much gold she had, but now it's 1100 gold again. Yeah, I think she wanted to save up the, what is that, 1650 for the BF sword. Yeah, it's 1650, 1600 is needs a large rod. I always found it funny that there's 50 gold between those two items. That's just so silly. There's really no reason for there to be like a tiny bit of gold difference. Both of them are the highest damage items in their class. And oh, here we go, Volibear going on it, and Volibear is going to get the Caitlyn killed. But he is going to make sure that they do pick up a kill here. Oh, nicely done The TF ultimate, of course, reveals the champion in the bush there, and that is why he got the kill. But TF is now going to get killed. Can he pick up another kill? No, he cannot. Kill is teleporting in though, and Kill may actually be able to pick up this kill. Nope, doesn't know that there's still a champion there. Volibear is going to get killed, but Volibear got ulted by Kill, and we get out. Nicely done. So all in all, that was not a good fight, but well, it could have gone worse, I guess. It was a 1-for-2, I believe, and since we were the one engaging, that is not a good fight. Anyhow, what are we up to for the rest? It seems that Olaf is still allowed to push this top lane all day long, and he is going to be quite farmed. Let's see how he's doing. He has 2700 gold versus 2600 on Kill. It's pretty equal. Riven is quite far ahead. Oh, sorry. Let's follow you. So Riven is quite far ahead of the Volibear because of her 2 kills, I guess. Yeah, the 2 kills is about 600 gold, and that may make up, or that makes up for most of that advantage. Of course, the minions are also a lot higher, but maybe the Volibear just got some more expensive minions or something like that, because he did. Well, he does have a reasonable amount of gold, comparatively, of course. So 3000 versus 2900, so they're pretty much the same, and then here's the difference. Caitlyn is really getting ahead with the minions, and oh, this should be an easy kill now. Yeah. With 3 guys here, well, the 4th guy is also here, but he's not going to do anything anymore. But with 3 guys here, it was of course easy to pick up the egg once Anivia got egged outside of turret range. Because inside of turret range would still have been a problem, because there were 2 guys defending, one of which is Vayne. And Vayne, although she is severely under-farmed compared to the Caitlyn, she is still doing okay. But 92 minions versus 61, if you're already 30 minions behind at the 12-minute mark, then yeah, either Caitlyn is doing a very good job, or you're just not very good as an AD carry. Anyhow, I'm not going to judge on which one it is. I mean, I think it's a little bit of both. Caitlyn has been very aggressive and making sure that Vayne basically couldn't reach the minions. But also, well, the Vayne has made some big mistakes in positioning and such, so that, yeah, that made it a lot easier for Caitlyn to actually zone out the Vayne. Yeah, and so it's a combination of the two. Volibear needs to run out of here. He is getting tagged up too much every time, and really needs to build something a little more tanky. Although the Kindle Gem is a good start, but really needs some magic resist, or well, at least magic resist boots. Come on, because well, there's a stun or no, a slow here, and then Riven has a stun, and yeah, we have a slow from this guy. So yeah, it's and a stun from Vayne, and a slow from Nunu. So all in all, yeah, that is a pretty big amount of CC. And while that kill on Kill was mainly because she used her ultimate wrong. Your ultimate should prevent as much damage as possible, not be used as the last 2 seconds of your life. You should actually try to not stay alive with it, but prevent damage with it. And yes, that is very hard to do, but against someone like Olaf, you know that he is going to attack you once, maybe. So once he, and after that he's going to use all of his skills. So once he successfully slows you and comes close, then you can wait for like 1 auto attack, and then you have to put it on. And you shouldn't wait until he did all of his spells and then put it on to prevent like 2 auto attacks, because that's just silly. I mean, compared to the 2 compared to the spells, the auto attacks really do no damage. And here we go, getting some damage done, but oh, so much unlucky plays here. Because this was not a good play on the enemy team. It was just unlucky for the Volibear to be there. And yeah, Volibear just got caught by 3 opponents. I mean, if he only got caught by 1, that would have been okay. But yeah, he wanted to go for that blue buff and really didn't manage to do anything there. And yeah, TF got killed because of that. Obviously, we have the whole enemy team mid now. Oh, well. One of them recalled, one of them is over here now. So, no pushing going on. I kind of assumed they were going to push. And we are going to take a dragon. So that makes up for the gold difference. Yeah. Actually, the enemy team is now behind in the gold, even though they're 6 kills up. But yeah, those dragons and the minions on Caitlyn are really making up for that. The rest, pretty much everyone's losing. I mean, this guy is still equal. There's a few minions between him and his opponent, but yeah, 9 minions is not going to make a difference in the end game. Obviously, this is going to. I mean, almost 40 minions ahead now. And oh, hang on. Yeah, never mind. That was right. I actually calculated it correctly for once. I always look at the wrong numbers and then my mind makes up crazy calculations instead of just saying, well, that's about 130, that's about 90. Well, the difference between that is about 40. So yeah, never mind. I will explain to you how my mind works, because that would take a little bit longer than this video. Anyhow, it seems that we're a little bit all over the place with the fighting here. Caitlyn is still just farming in bottom lane, which is exactly what she needs to do. She needs to make sure that she gets as much farm as possible. They need to keep an eye out for the dragon, by the way. Well, the dragon is still a long way out. I do understand that. But they do have to keep an eye out for that, because if they can get it the next time as well, they're going to be, well, firmly ahead. If they miss it the next time, the enemy team gets a chance to come back, and that is never what you want. Oh, Kale almost getting sniped by the axe there. And I think he could have actually reached her with that axe, but he wasn't aiming for her. He was aiming for the guys in front of her, and she just ran into range. And obviously she wants to stay in, but that is not a wise choice, because she may actually get some minions here, but it is really so dangerous. But hey, that's the way it goes. If you want to be or make the great plays, you have to take some risks. But in this case, yeah, the risk was not worth it at all. And Riven actually coming in. Riven is going to get ulted here by, oh my god, thinking too long. Man, that was bad. He overthought this. He should have just teleported over here and not just said, well, let me go like this. Oh no, like this. Oh no, like this. And then not make a choice. I mean, you need to run straight towards someone. Well, preferably teleport on top of them. And preferably not choose a lane immediately, because that's what he did. He chose a lane, or he chose an escape path basically, and Riven just took the other one. Wow, the Caitlyn is really getting fed here. And no, ignore. Ugh. Yeah, okay, I guess we can just kill them one by one now. Oh, wow. Triple kill. Is this going to be a pentakill? Because she is still full health. And there's no way this Vayne is going to make any difference. Yes, it is. Very nicely done. But yeah, focusing the Nivea a little bit too much in the beginning of that fight. It takes something like 5 seconds or 7 seconds for her to come back. She could have killed someone else in that time and still killed the Nivea while she was coming back up. But yeah, obviously you can't really argue with a pentakill, so there's that. But yeah, that's why I said she shouldn't focus him, because well, the Nunu already had it. The Nunu already had that kill, and she should have gone for the other people who now didn't run out. That was her lucky thing. They didn't run out, and yeah, she kind of just killed everyone because of that, because they didn't want to run out. Of course, they should have realized that Caitlyn had a lot of farm going, 157 minions now, and well, now 9 kills, but she had 4 kills, so 4 kills, 150 minions. Yeah, you should realize that's going to hurt. Also, you can see easily from the items that she has a lot of attack speed, a lot of critical strike, and some lifesteal. That is going to be very painful. I still don't like the Bloodthirster opening, by the way. I still just... I don't understand why people go Bloodthirster all the time nowadays. It is... it used to be like the item that you didn't want to get because you lost all stacks back then. And are we going to see the Baron steal here? Because that would be awesome. Nope, nope, nope. They're just going to back off from the Baron. And Twisted Fate goes down. He went in a little bit too far. Anivia has to run back though. And come on, Caitlyn. Come on, just kill him. Just kill him. Yes, there we go. We are going to lose 2 for 2. And Caitlyn is now coming in, but she is a little bit slow. Might have been better off with something else instead of this. Although it has 6% movement speed, so I'm not sure how that works. Because she was so slow. Anyhow, we're going to go on to this this Baron, and because there is no smite on the enemy team, and we have a consume and a smite. Yeah, that is not going to be a hard contended. Wow, 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 come on, come on. Yes, nicely done. No, no, don't get killed. He's going to live. Wow. Holy crap. Oh, anyway, TMG gets the Baron. Very nicely done. That's exactly the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to go for a Baron when you're ahead. The problem was that, well, they didn't really switch enough in who takes the damage. Because Volibear can actually take quite a bit of damage, but it's Nunu who has the great heal. Assuming that he did level up some, or a little bit of the Q by now. Yeah, he has 1 level, so that's cool. He has it a little bit ahead of where we normally see it. And are we going to steal it? Who got it? Yes, it is the Caitlyn who gets it. I wasn't sure, just wanted to make sure because I've called it wrong so many times already. Although that is in the old days. Nowadays I really check who gets the buff or who gets the pop-up here for Baron and Dragon. Wow, look at this critical strike. Critical strike's doing so much damage. And yeah, she has everything she needs now. And as I said, I don't really like the Bloodthirster first, but it still works. I mean, obviously when you're ahead it doesn't matter what you build. It doesn't matter at all. But Bloodthirster, yeah, it's really one of those items that used to be like moi, and then it became good because you only lose half the stacks. And that's when everyone started to build it, and now everyone builds it as the first item. And I don't really understand because it's really a big difference. The Infinity Edge adds up to like 200 damage to every basic attack, so a single basic attack will have 200 more damage. Whereas the Bloodthirster adds something like 80 damage. And wow, Nunu just getting killed. Yeah, Nunu couldn't really help it. He did a lot of damage there. but can't really go up against this kind of team composition. He shouldn't have suicided him, by the way. There was no reason to. It would have been much better for him to ult right now over here and then have the assistance of his team to stay alive. But then, well, he would have at least gotten the minions or something like that. And oh, they're going to try to come back here. The Caitlyn in trouble. Oh, can she survive? Yes, she can survive, and she needs to heal up on the minions. Come on, right click something. Oh, she has to back off here. Because, well, getting killed now, that is really bad. She has to just go to a minion camp, heal up, and go back in. At least then she can go back in. So yeah, there are wards in the jungle here. I should say there's one ward in the jungle here. There's another one over here. They're in really strange places. And yeah, the red team can't really do anything about the current situation anyway. If someone is jungling here, they're not going to be able to kill them. Just for the simple fact that whoever is jungling there is probably stronger than they are. And yeah, that's what you get for not picking up dragons or barons. But yeah, 10k gold behind, even though they're only 3 kills behind. Because by now they are some kills behind, obviously. So who is slacking? It is, well, not this. Oh yeah, well, we have to surrender, obviously. It was a good game, well played. Yeah, definitely the mid laner was slacking quite a bit. Anivia needs to pick up way more minions, that's first. But also, well, she doesn't really have anything. 2 kills, 7 assists, and she has 1 kill, 4 assists. That is not really good enough, and you can see that in the gold. And of course, yeah, we have this AD carry. That is just an insane difference. So, yeah, not really sure whose fault it is, but we saw that a lot of small things make that you get so much more gold than your opponents. And yeah, it's really nice to see that going for that dragon every time, even though they're only in the late game they were ahead in kills, but for the rest they were completely behind. But those dragons really made up for it, and that's what we see in pro play. In pro play we see that teams make up for the lack of kills by going for dragons, by putting pressure on one lane, forcing someone out of the lane or killing them, and then going for dragon. So you do that with either bottom lane, which is the preferred lane to do that, or mid lane. And then, yeah, you make sure that your jungler is there. So everyone except for the top laner is then at dragon. It's going to be a 4 versus 3 or 4 versus 2 at maximum. Because it's either mid laner jungler or bottom laners plus jungler. So it's 3 or 4 people at max if you harass one of them out of the lane. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.